Do you guys ever buy like cleaning products that say that they're 99% effective? 99%, that's almost 100%. You could almost assume that that product was 100% effective. But what if the other 1% was more powerful than the other 99? What if what that 1% did was try to completely undo what the other 99% worked so hard to make happen? Let's go to the charts! The wealthiest top 1% in America are really, really wealthy. They hold 34.6% of all privately held wealth in the US, and yet they pay a smaller percentage in taxes. They're fancy pants guys like company CEOs who make $90 to every $1 made by the average American worker. And 1.4 million households qualify for entry in the top 1%, which is crazy considering the census said that there were 307,006,550 people in the country as a whole. 1.4 million people qualify? That's less than the population of New Mexico. Things look different when we look at the power structure here in America. Wealth brings power, which brings about more wealth. The Supreme Court in its recent Citizens United case has given corporations the right to essentially buy elections by removing limitations on campaign spending. A lot of the U.S. senators and many of the representatives in the House are members of the top 1% when they arrive. They are kept in office by money from the top 1%, and they know that if they serve the top 1% well, they'll be rewarded by that same top 1% when they leave office. How fair does that sound? Income isn't the only factor we're talking about here, because wealth is actually the value of everything a person or family owns minus any debts. Economists define wealth in terms of marketable assets, things like real estate, stocks, and bonds, leaving aside consumer durables like cars and household items, because they're not as easy to convert into cash and are more actually valuable to their owners for use purposes than for resale. So you can have a job, a car, and a house and still not be considered part of the top 1%. It's the difference between Richie Rich and the kid from Blank Check. So that's a pretty narrow definition of who's in the top 1%. So who's in the rest of the 99%? Her, both sides of that line. Her, them, not him. Her, him, not them. Him, her, the girl, not the cat. Him, but not him, but mostly because he's Canadian. So you see, the 99% isn't just a bunch of crazies or hippies who slap that label onto them. It's everyday people. In fact, it's almost 100% of all of the everyday people, except for that top 1%. Which with their money and their power can make all the decisions so they can come out on top and they don't have to care about what happens to the rest of the 99%. Unless we all learn a little bit more about what's going on and do something to bring about change. And that's all for this week. So, all 100% of the 99% that's out there watching my video. You guys need to subscribe to my channel, you guys need to comment on it, share it with your friends, and I will see you next Wednesday.